Hey guys, it's Brittany. I'm doing my first how-to video today. I've been looking for a way to new ways to organize my makeup, to store it in ways that are somewhat cheap being the key words. Because like you guys have seen, my boyfriend and I are kind of in a cramped environment right now. We haven't gotten our own place yet. Soon! And then I'll do an apartment tour. I'm really excited. But I try to keep everything as organized as possible just so it feels a little bigger and just neater. And living with a guy, there's some aspects you can't control. So my makeup I can control. So I try to organize it a little bit. But today I'm gonna do brush holders. And I've seen this idea a few places. I've seen I've seen a couple on YouTube, I think. I haven't seen any how-to videos. I've seen a couple on Pinterest or just different like beauty blogs. So this is what it looks like. Well, this is what my version looks like. And I'm doing two. This is the one that I already made, and it's for my face brushes. Obviously, it says face. It takes like no time to make. And yeah, this is for my face brushes. I made this one like 2 days ago. I'm gonna make my eye one today. But all you need, I got everything I needed from AC Moore, but I'm sure, you know, like Michaels or Joanna Fabrics would have that kind of thing, depending on where you live and what you have. I got these little cylinder glass containers. They were $4.99 each. And then I got some color fill. And I just got the clear kind. I think I saw some blue, but I don't know, I thought the clear might just make it a little more clean looking. And I don't know, I like black and whites and silvers colors to decorate, so I got that for $4.99. And then I got these little letter decals to put on there to put face and eyes on the two, and this was also $4.99 it has two sides. And I'll use this for other stuff too, so I didn't really mind paying that much. And I already had the glue gun, which you can see is dripping into little dots on my little makeshift glue holder thing. So yeah, so the first thing that I did, well, I did this other day, but I measured out how much each would go, the color fill would go into each canister kind of thing, because my boyfriend made a good observation that if it wasn't the same height, that he knew I would get like irritated with it because it needed to be the same if they're gonna be next to each other. So I did that first, and then I put the rest in here. And really all you do is you just hot glue the letters onto the container. So I have my letters laid out right here. So my E for the first letter of eyes. So I'm just gonna put some hot glue onto the back of it. And I'm kind of a sloppy crafter, so I mean, I'm sure you guys will do a better job at keeping it less drippy. And then you just, you know, kind of guesstimate where you want it. These are kind of cardboard, so I try to bend them a little bit, and then you just press it on for a few seconds until it feels like it's sticking by itself. Glass glue will probably work even better than this, but the hot glue works for me, and I didn't want to have to buy glass glue, so it's really just whatever your preference is, but the hot glue does work. So I've got my E on, and then you just continue with the other letters. So you got the Y glued, and see, yeah, like I'm not picky at all with like, if the glue gets all over my hands and it's like stringy, and I'm not the neatest crafter. And then just kind of, again, just kind of guesstimate where you want it. So I thought I was gonna have to use an X-Acto knife to get some of the spillover of the glue, but I saw that, because like if you see in my face one, you can't even tell that there's spillage over, and there was a lot. You can't tell once you put the color fill in. So, I mean, if you want to do that, you can, and usually I'm pretty anal about stuff like that, but I didn't think it was necessary. So then I'm just gonna put the little E on, and again, just kind of slopping it on there. So, and see, I have like a lot of these little strings hanging down. I'm trying to be neat about it. And then just press it on. And once, of course, the glue gun is like really hot, you hardly need to hold it on there at all. Like that one just like immediately stuck. And then I got the S. And I find the more that you kind of gloop on, the better it stays. So I kind of put like a big mound of it on there, especially on the thicker parts. Oops. This one I might have to hold. Okay. And then I have just like 2 little dots I put on either side. I don't know, like I did 2 little squares on either side of the face. I don't know, I guess it just makes it look a little more decorative. So I'm just gonna put 2 little dots on either side. Try not to get any strings on it. So there, one there. Get rid of these strings. That's the only thing about hot glue guns that I don't like, is the stringiness of it. And then put some glue on the other dot. Ow, I just burnt myself a little bit. That's cool though, I'll live. Ah! Also I'm a klutz, so sometimes this working with hot glue is kind of a dangerous thing for me. Okay, and the dots are somewhat even. It's good enough. You guys get the idea. So anyway, so while you're letting that cool, I just kind of turn it around, and then what we do is just pour the color fill in. This is the easy part. It's really all easy, but this is the really easy. And I just kind of pat it so it's kind of even. And then you just stick your brushes in there. And the great stuff about this color fill is it holds your brushes up so they don't like run into each other. And like, I know for my face one it's nice because my foundation brush doesn't touch my powder brushes or, you know, blush brushes, so my foundation, none of it rips off. But then, there you go, they're done. I have a lot less eye brushes than I do face brushes, but you get the point. I mean, it keeps them standing out pretty nice, and it's just kind of a pretty way to do them. And everything that you would need would just be at your local craft store. And I mean, it's somewhat cheap. You know, I spent like $20, $21 for all of mine. So it's a somewhat cheap alternative, and then you can kind of customize it and just do what you want. You know, I was gonna throw some flowers maybe on here eventually to glue on there, but for now, this is, you know, going to work perfectly for me, and it organizes it and it looks pretty. So tell me guys what you think. Have you ever seen this idea before? You know, are there other things you would add? And you know, how do you guys store your brushes? I mean, this is the first time I've really stored my brushes in a specific place. So what works for you? Let me know, and comment, subscribe, and if you like the video, hit the like button. If you didn't like the video, I hope you did. Don't dislike the video. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think, and I will see you soon. Thanks guys, bye.